Good evening, I'm Briggs LaSavage. Dan is off tonight. Thanks for joining us. Tonight we're hearing from an Uber driver a day after Minnesota's governor said no to raising minimum wages for rideshare drivers like him. Northern News Now's Cara Kopp explains why he has mixed feelings about it.
Every day is like a new adventure.
Duluth resident Jeff Bushnell has been a full-time rideshare driver for more than 20 years.
Before Uber and Lyft came to Duluth 6 years ago, I owned a little taxi business here in Duluth that I owned for many, many years. I've been doing that for a long time.
Bushnell loves his job.
I'm out and about all day in society, driving all over the place all day long.
And like most people, he was happy to hear about getting a potential raise, which was included in a bill proposed at the Minnesota State Capitol. It would have mandated companies raise driver compensation from $1.08 per mile to $1.45 per mile. But that proposal had companies like Uber and Lyft threatening to stop serving parts of Minnesota if Governor Walz signed it into law. Bushnell's feelings changed when he heard that.
As much as I'd like a raise like anybody else, it's still very busy, it's still a very good living, and I wasn't too concerned about the raise as long as they stayed here operating in Duluth.
Bushnell saying he had mixed emotions about that situation because rideshare companies claim higher rates would have reduced their customer base.
I guarantee you, after 20-some years of doing this, that would not have happened.
On average, Bushnell estimates more than 100 people are clicking this button to book a ride in Duluth, and that's not even accounting for the surrounding areas.
And it's still a good, reliable mode of transportation, and I don't think that would have changed much with the bill.
However, Bushnell's story isn't like everyone's. Some legislators saying the veto of the bill is harmful, especially for East African, BIPOC, and communities of color who work in rideshare.
This was a signal to our communities that we were okay with leaving some folks behind.
Voicing their disappointment with the governor, saying there needs to be protection for drivers as soon as possible.
One of the drivers came and was actually wearing the bloody shirt that he had worn the night that he was violently attacked while doing a drive.
Legislators and drivers now planning to work side by side to find a solution that works for everyone. In Duluth, Cara Kopp, Northern News Now.
Meanwhile, Governor Walz explained his move in a statement yesterday. He says while rideshare drivers deserve fair wages and safe working conditions, he's committed to finding solutions that he believes balances everyone's interests, including drivers and riders. Walz says this bill isn't the right move. Now a task force will study where to go from here.